What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a cool little JDM car for you, the 1994 Honda Prelude. As you guys know, in the drift build series we walk through the upgrades, the tune, and then we do some drift tests with it. You guys can drop in the Discord and ask for the share code if you want, or just look up my name. This car should be posted up already. If you want to build it yourself, that works too, and that's the point of these videos, so you guys can like build these and tweak them for yourself. But yeah, let's jump right into it. I am going to be getting those Hot Wheels Legends drift builds out to you guys, but they do take a little bit of extra fine tuning, and they are a little bit harder to do. So it's going to take some extra time to get those videos out to you guys. And yeah. Anyways, for this car, we'll go to the engine first as usual. I did the inline 6. You have the option of the inline 4 and the turbo rally one. I just did the 6. Not really sure why. Rear wheel drive. I'm assuming it's front wheel drive stock. And then I did single turbo. And then obviously cosmetics are your guys' choice. Wheels don't really matter. And then everything else is maxed out except for the chassis. I don't put the chassis on. I do weight reduction and all that stuff. And it looks like it has a side exhaust, I'm pretty sure. Which is really cool. If you look over here, it's kind of hard to show it, but if you look right there, there's like the side exhaust type of thing on the Prelude, which is really cool. Check out the tune. It is a little bit of a lower horsepower drift, but I don't think like super low horsepower, but it is lower horsepower. Let's check it out. Yeah, 761. So a lot of the drift builds we make are like 1,000-ish horsepower or whatever. It is a little bit more controllable and slower, but it's still really fun. That is a really nice engine zone. So 26, 28 like usual. Gearing's a little bit shorter than I normally do, which actually I might actually lengthen that, because I like this build's pretty good, but the gearing I noticed was kind of short. Normal 5.2, 5.5, 7. Anti-roll a little bit stiffer on the front than the rear, a little bit stiffer, or quite a bit stiffer on the front than the rear for the springs, and minimum ride height 11 to 9.2 front rear rebound stiffness, and then 6.3 4.1 bump stiffness. Brake pressure 145% like usual, and then maxed out on the differential per usual. That's just the kind of stuff that usually works best for me. And a lot of people have raving reviews about my drift builds and stuff like that. So those just kind of work the best. I don't know why. They're really good defaults to like set that type of stuff like that, and then adjust it based on what you feel you need. So I kind of just shoot straight for that default, and then I just usually just tweak it right there on stream or whatever the case is when I'm making my drift builds. But yeah, that's usually the easiest way to get the best results, is to have some type of template for the cars and that you already know how to adjust, and eventually you just get better and better at it. All right, so real quick, guys, I'm actually gonna add quite a bit of rear camber, just because I did one run down the hill real quick, and it wasn't going very well because the car was not swinging out enough. I thought I had already like fine-tuned this drift build, but turns out I had only just I kind of remember it now. I had only just started the drift build. I hadn't really finished it. So now we've got a little bit longer gearing and added the rear camber, and now it's feeling really good. It's much easier to drift. It was kind of hard to get the back end out before when I did my first run down the hill, but now it's working like a charm. Damn, this, oh, I swear again. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. But yeah, this car's nice now. This feels really good. The build was already pretty good before. It just seemed like the rear end was not coming out at all. And now I'm just drifting like trash. Sorry, it's been a minute, guys. I'll do better. I drifted it a little bit before, but I haven't been practicing lately. I haven't been on too much Forza. Yesterday we had a first-person shooter day on stream, and I played some Apex, played some COD. Well, I didn't play Apex on stream. I played Apex off stream, but I played some COD on stream. We did some Warzone. I haven't played a lot of those types of games in a while, because they used to be, in the least cocky way possible, way too easy. because I went from like a background in like, you know, competitive CS:GO and Escape from Tarkov and games that were like very difficult, whereas like Call of Duty and Apex and stuff like that are not that hard of games, to be honest. There we go. Look at this thing. Even with a trash drifter behind the wheel, this thing drifts so clean. This is a really good build. You guys are gonna like this build a lot. You guys try it out. Like I said, a little bit lower horsepower, easier to control, even though I'm terrible at controlling it. It is a really fun, awesome drift build. We will do the uphill. I'm gonna one cut it per usual because there's no point in me recutting it because I'll likely crash no matter what I do. But I will show you the perspective just for you guys. This is a really fun car to drift though. It swings so well, especially after the camber adjustment. The camber before was just a little bit too I guess stiff. I guess stiff would be the word, because I softened it and the rear end started swinging out, so I guess that works, even though I don't think that's the fully accurate terminology. Not too bad though. This feels good. I think you guys are gonna like this build a lot. Obviously, I'm a huge JDM fanboy. Just the way they drift and stuff like that, and look, is just so cool. Love these cars, dude. Oops, swung it a little wide. We figured this was gonna happen. No stress, no stress. It's so much harder to drift on the wheel than it is on controller. I remember jumping on controller for the memes the other day, and it was like a joke to drift. I was like, I always told people, I was like, I think it's easier in the long run. But it's definitely true. Like short run, you could teach yourself how to drift on a controller like very easily, whereas like wheel definitely takes time. I mean, it's similar to the real thing, like similar force feedback, all that type of stuff. And I used to have the Logitech wheel, which was really good, but it didn't have like that full realism to it, where it was like this Thrustmaster wheel is the T300, and it's definitely got a more realistic force feedback and a little bit more of a smooth force feedback, but also a little more brutal and accurate compared to the Logitech, which is kind of forgiving, to be honest. I feel like the Logitech wheel was really forgiving. Like it's made for like people who are new to the wheel world, obviously. But as you guys know, I play F1 on stream and stuff like that pretty often, so I wanted to have extra wheels, and I like the rally games and stuff like that, and I have the handbrake, so it just made sense to get a Thrustmaster so I could swap out wheels and stuff. Anyways, my random tangents while I'm drifting. I do appreciate you guys watching. I really hope you guys like this build. It's a really cool, fun car. And you can't really go wrong with any type of JDM car. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to show that love that you guys are showing. I have a every other day kind of upload schedule going on right now, and I do have a lot of videos planned for you guys. We're going to start posting some F1 videos, the same auction videos, drift build videos, all that good stuff is coming soon. So please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for your guys' support, and have a good day.
The devil's in the detail, lingering inside.